What's up, good people? Mark Holmes here, and as always, I want to say thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Blue Sports Report. Without you guys, as well as you ladies, you know that this literally does not work. I hope everybody's having a great day. Wow. It is 5:44. I just got back to the hotel. And we have busted a hump, and tomorrow, we only have a meeting tomorrow before we get ready for the next project. Unfortunately, we ended up putting in a bunch of overtime today because we wanted to get this person in need some help and get her back in her house. And we did a fantastic job. In fact, I'll share the walkthrough of what we ended up doing at the end of this video. So, I'm just getting here and getting into the news and things. You know what's funny is J Tuck actually retweeted this earlier today because last night Dak Prescott had his charity event, Fight Faith Finish. And literally everybody was there. You know, Zeke was there, CD was there, Jerry Jones was there, Todd France, his agent, was there and stuff. And the International Fan of the Year, who literally said that Dak Prescott, when Dak Prescott was talking about depression and things, changed his life. And you hear things like this, and this is incredible. So what I want to say is, if you're going to talk about somebody in a negative light, make sure you give the whole picture. Make sure you're also talking about the good things that are out there, because not everybody is cut from that cloth that takes the time to look out for others. And you know, that's one of those things that I feel is really missing from us as a country now. We have gotten to be so divisive and so ugly that everybody just wants to fight, when the roots of our country was looking out for each other and things, because we're all in this supposedly together. So I'm seeing this post from Todd Archer talking to Jake Ferguson. And if you've been a fan and a follower of Joe Blue Sports for a while, I've pointed out many times in the past that when you look at about the last 15 years, how important it is to have an outstanding tight end. When you think about some of the early Super Bowls that Tom Brady was winning, when he had Gronk and Aaron Hernandez before he went, Aaron Hernandez, you think about some of the other ones. You think about Dallas Goedert, you think about Kelsey, you think about George Kittle. Teams that make it deep in the playoffs, teams that win Super Bowls, have more than an above average tight end. They actually have a playmaking tight end. Kittle killed us the last time in the playoffs. Literally having that catch, that was that one-handed catch that maybe if Diggs had sold out and gotten the interception or knocked the ball away, maybe we win that game. And that's the kind of thing that's the difference between winning and losing. Because when it becomes playoff time, tight ends come that much more important. People will say, well, Pat Mahomes is doing it with nobody. He's lost his receivers and things. Yeah, but see, here's what's funny is you can look at Tom Brady, and more times than not, he didn't necessarily have the best wide receivers in the world. Now, he had some really good ones, but he always had a great tight end. And when you think about him going to Tampa Bay and he got Gronk to come with him, same thing. And that's an area that we have been missing for quite a while, is having a lights out tight end. Now, people will say, remember last year, I'm trying to get this pencil up, my pocket's driving crazy. There we go, Carpenter's pencil. People remember last year we're talking about, oh my God, the Cowboys are screwing up because they didn't hold on to Dalton Schultz. Dalton Schultz, he's a proven player. He's a starter that the Cowboys should hold on to and everything else. And I kind of said, watch Jake Ferguson. Now, Jake Ferguson last year had a breakout year. Jake Ferguson had a better year last year than Dalton Schultz. He had 71 receptions for 761 yards and 5 touchdowns. In fact, you could almost say in the playoff loss to Green Bay, he was one of the few high points that we actually had in that game. He came up to show. He brought his lunch pail. Well, he has kind of put the NFL on notice that he is basically scratching the surface. This is what he said. To me, I think I'm not even scratching the surface. Oh, man, I love that. There's so many things that I want to get better at, and I know I can get better at. We watch film every other day on different games, even practices what we're doing now. And I'm like, okay, I can still do a lot better. So you start thinking about that. If he can become the Jay Novacek security blanket for Dak Prescott, that makes a world of difference. You've already seen how well he has progressed from his rookie year, where I think he had 280 yards to that 761. This is huge for this team, and I can't wait to see more of Jake Ferguson. And see, as much as people will go through and they tell us that the Cowboys, they stink, they lost all these stars and things, it's funny because, you think about drafting a Tyler Smith, and he steps in and becomes an all-pro his second year. You think about a Jake Ferguson who, later round draft pick guy who steps up his second year and becomes one of the better tight ends in football. And who's to say that we don't have some of those guys on the roster? Maybe Sam Williams becomes that guy who steps up better than Dorrance Armstrong. Because we didn't look at Dorrance Armstrong and say, well, Dorrance Armstrong, he's going to be better than Randy Gregory, but he was. So there's hope, there's optimism, and there's excitement, and heck, we're almost to June. So I'm going to go in here, take me a shower, get cleaned up. I didn't eat breakfast, I didn't eat lunch, and I'm going to go eat some dinner. Huh? What, I had snacks?
What?
Nothing. Just wrap me out. I had snacks. What did I have? A couple of cookies, a couple of Twixes. She's ready to go eat. All right. See you guys a little bit later. I'm going to catch up on the news. Peace. All right, good people. Let me say Group 1 is the best group out there. I know you guys are all back wherever you guys belong, and I appreciate meeting each and every one of you. And Mark, I'm coming to Maine to get me some lobster tails, okay? I'm coming to Maine. Don't think I'm not going to take you up on it. So I want to show you the final look of all of the great work that you guys did. There you go, guys. We killed it. We killed it. We have set the bar up there. Man, them other teams, they got a whole lot of work to do. And I appreciate you guys. And hopefully, I'll see you in Selma. Look at that. See ya. What do you want to say to the group?
Oh, I just appreciate, you guys have changed my life. You all are amazing, and I appreciate you with all my heart. Thank you.
We love you, and
Thank you
it
all.
definitely touched our hearts being here and being part of it.
It's amazing. Thank you.